For many kids growing up in the 1980s, Halloween was the highlight of the year. The decade of shoulder pads, big hair, and neon everything made it the perfect decade for Halloween. With so many more options for costumes, kids would spend hours deciding what they wanted to be. This was an era of huge pop cultural events, including the start of some of the biggest movie franchises, the birth of MTV, and the introduction of some of the most beloved mass-market toys ever. So there were plenty of ideas to choose from. The 80s saw masks evolve from plastic covers with elastic strings to more realistic ones made of rubber that could instantly turn you into Ronald Reagan. Wigs were also big during this decade, which made it easy to become a clown or a punk rocker. To collect candy, kids had basically two options, either a plastic orange pumpkin or a pillowcase. McDonald's even released plastic Happy Meals around Halloween that could be used for candy collecting. Scary movies became mainstream in the 1980s. Friday the 13th introduced us to Jason, while A Nightmare on Elm Street brought us Freddy Krueger, both of which were very popular costumes during this time. You probably also would see some Care Bears, Cabbage Patch Kids, and Alf, or even a Ghostbuster or two roaming around the neighborhood. Music was also very influential on Halloween. Not only was Michael Jackson's Thriller a huge hit, but eccentric pop stars like Madonna and Boy George made it really easy to put together a recognizable look for the night. Once you had decided what you wanted to be, there was always a school event you had to look forward to. Many schools made the day special with parades, parties, and candy, and they would let you wear your costume all day long. For many, Halloween lasted well into the night, so planning which route you would take was important. As long as you still saw a porch light on, trick-or-treating was not over. The 1980s was still a quite paranoid time, so parents would often make you wear reflective tape so you wouldn't get hit by a car. This was also the decade where stranger danger really took hold, and parents everywhere feared their kids would become sacrifices to devil worshippers that hung out in the woods. So more and more parents would tag along with the kids as they made their way around the neighborhood. Then once home, they insisted on inspecting your candy to make sure it wasn't tampered with. The 1980s had so much going on that you might have also forgotten about some of the teenage Halloween pranks that would occur once it got dark. Toilet papering trees and egging houses were the most popular and most challenging to clean up. It was also interesting to see which houses were targeted the next morning, and then thanking your lucky stars it wasn't yours. If you remember what it was like celebrating Halloween in the over-the-top 80s, I would love for you to share your memories in the comments. Please enjoy this remaining photo album from the past of Halloween during the 1980s.